Hi everyone, my name is Miranda, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about sensory issues and why they are the literal worst. For this video, I'm going to be focusing mostly on my personal experiences as a person with autism and how I experience sensory issues. However, I'll also include some general information and add some links in the description below. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. First of all, when I say sensory issues, I'm referring to the atypical way in which some people process everyday sensory information. Many people on the autism spectrum are over or undersensitive or both to different stimulation. Sensory issues can affect any one of the 5 senses: sight, hearing, touch, smell, and taste, as well as balance and body awareness. This can manifest in many different ways. Some people are especially sensitive to light, which can make going to sleep difficult. Some people like very spicy foods because they're undersensitive to taste. Like so many aspects of ASD, the exact reason why sensory issues and autism often coexist is unclear. Many people think it's related to the way our brains process information, but no one is 100% sure. My sensory issues are mostly related to touch and sound, but different people experience different things. And by the way, you don't have to be on the autism spectrum to experience sensory issues. People with ADHD and developmental disorders can experience these same things, and there's also a separate disorder called sensory processing disorder, or SPD, which can occur independently of these conditions. So how do these sensory differences affect someone's day-to-day life? Using myself as an example, I'm going to highlight some of the issues I find especially challenging and what that means. As I said, these are mostly related to my hypersensitivity to touch. Starting at my head, I cannot wear headbands or wear my hair up for any significant amount of time. Not only does it pull at my scalp, but I get a horrible pounding headache. I remember when I was a little girl, I was on vacation and I went to a hair salon to get those little braids in my hair. That was the cool thing to do once upon a time. It did not go well. The poor woman doing the braiding was being as gentle as possible, and I was just sobbing because it hurt so bad. I eventually called it quits after maybe 3 braids, which, let me tell you, was not a good look for me. Moving on, I have a real problem with things touching my neck. This means I can't wear turtlenecks, crew necks, collared shirts buttoned all the way up, or anything like that. Pretty much every t-shirt I own has been altered so that the neckline falls below my collarbone. And by altered, I mean I clumsily cut the neckline with scissors. I also can't wear choker necklaces, which was devastating for me when I was a little wannabe emo middle schooler. Weirdly enough, scarves are all right, as long as they aren't too tight. I actually have a mild scarf collecting issue, but that's a whole nother video. We're going to continue this magical journey down my torso. Fun fact about me, I wear tank tops, like this one, under literally everything. This serves 2 purposes. 1, the tank top acts as a layer between me and whatever top I'm wearing so the fabric doesn't rub against my skin. And 2, I find the way the fabric tightly constricts me calming. Lots of people with autism really like the feeling of deep pressure spread out over a wide area. Some people accomplish this by wrapping themselves up in a blanket like a little burrito. Seeing as that is only appropriate in certain situations, I find that the tank top method gets the job done. We now move on to pants, my old enemy. When I was younger, there was a long period of time when I refused to wear any kind of pants, especially jeans. As a matter of fact, I had a very specific criteria for articles of clothing that I would wear. I would only wear dresses, but they couldn't have buttons, or zippers, or bows, or ties, or anything like that. They did, however, have to have pockets. You can imagine how fun that must have been for my mom. But going back to jeans, I didn't wear jeans until I was in the 5th grade. I recently learned that this is a super common thing among people with ASD. Jeans. They're the worst. Actually, I can wear jeans now as long as they're the super soft kind with no rough denim, so basically leggings. Finally, I just want to mention some general issues I have with clothes. First of all, there are some fabrics that are just no. I can't wear lace or wool or anything particularly scratchy. I have this adorable lace bralette, which I bought. I don't wear it because it's uncomfortable. So why did I buy it? I don't know, but I'm probably going to do it again. I also have to cut all the tags out of my clothes, and some seams are too prominent for me to wear comfortably. All these things combined makes shopping for clothes kind of a nightmare, which really sucks because I love fashion and I love shopping. In addition to my issues with touch, I'm also hypersensitive to sound. Most of the time, I can deal with a lot of noise. In fact, I love walking around a city and hearing the hustle and bustle of everyone around me. But when I'm already feeling anxious or overwhelmed, all that noise can be too much for me. The noises I usually find comforting seem to get louder and louder to the point where I have to cover my ears. Unlike my touch sensitivity, which is more or less constant, I never know when a certain sound will set me off. When I'm going through a period of sound sensitivity, I usually try to go somewhere quiet and wait it out. Luckily for me, this doesn't happen very often. And that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. What kind of sensory issues do you experience? Let me know in the comments below. And to all my fellow autistic friends, you are amazing, you are unique, and you deserve to be treated with respect. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye!